Live.
Live?
Action.
Whatever. Let's see if it's coming up on screen. It's not coming up.
This is.
Well, I hope we're not live because it's not looking like we are, but...
I just got an indicator that
Oh,
says
yep,
live.
we're live. Okay. We are live. Cool. Yes, we are, Felicia. Hi, everybody. When you get in here, I'm opening up things so I can see the comments. Oh, there's no sound. It says video has no sound. One second. Jesse, it says we don't have sound. Okay, we're trying to get the sound worked out. Is anybody in here? Oh, says we got 3 people watching. Hi, Michelle. Oh, you can hear me? Good. Hi, guys. All right. So, you can take it off of me and just put it down here. This is what we're going to be working on. We're going to be doing a little bit of mixed media. I think she got it working. I'm not sure. They said they can hear me.
The screen's not moving, Jesse.
So you can hear me, Michelle? Everything looking good on the camera?
It's not natural.
Okay, good. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing it in Q&A for me. I appreciate that. Glad you guys can hear me. All right, so we're going to do some mixed media stuff. I've got a wood project, and then in my kits that I've got for the month of February, this is a little Easter Bunny box that I made, and I'm going to do some spit on this, and then I'm going to do also some mixed media on this down here. So, not sure if you can see it. Hi, Miss Mary. So this is the wood thing that we're going to be doing. Here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do, is everything good?
Yep.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is, I've been watching everybody mess around a little bit with mixed media stuff, unicorn spit and gel medium, and I want to play around with that today. I want to see if I can maybe accomplish that everybody's been doing. So I'm going to see if I can make that happen today. So what I'm going to do, though, is the top part of this, because it's actually the shadows of the trees, I'm actually going to basically just paint the top of this first. And I think I'm going to get a pencil. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the mixed medium stuff with the soft gel. I'm going to use this stuff. And I'm going to mix it with unicorn spit, which when this dries, it'll dry with the color of the unicorn spit. It might look like it lightens it up a little bit, but it won't. So, and then I'm just going to basically drop it in here. I'm going to try to do like a sunset in the background. And I'm going to put a little bit of some 3-in-1 silicone oil in it and see if that works. I've never done this before, so it's going to be a test. So we're just going to give it a try, right? Because that's what we're supposed to do, is just play around and see how things go, right? This particular thing here, actually a friend of mine had this file, and I asked him for it, and he gave it to me today. So I went ahead and got this file and cut this out today so I could make this video. There was another project that I was initially going to do first, and then I changed my mind kind of at the last minute because I need to do some unicorns, not some unicorn spit, but some Famo wood on that beforehand. So I'm just going to mix this up just a little bit. Now this project, I will be selling these. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember how big this is, but it's pretty big. You can tell by the size of the unicorn spit bottle. It's pretty big. And it would make it a really pretty piece of wall art. So I'm going to use some Roswell because I really love this green. It's just such a fabulous green color. So I'm just going to put some green out there. And I'm going to use a little bit of the Navajo Jewel. And I'm just going to basically be blending just a smidge. And I got to quit saying smidge because I say that word an awful lot. And I think I'm going to get some gray. So here I am digging in my stash, which I don't have any gray back there, so we're just going to make this work. Alright, here we go. So since these trees are green, we're just going to kind of go with it, right? My brush is already a little bit wet, and I really want it to show the grain. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this green on, and then I can put some dark in there and darken it up here in just a little while. Because I do want the wood grain to show. I'm just going to kind of brush this on. Smidge. Thanks, Felicia. Thanks, Michelle. Have you tried it with the unicorn spit? The 3-in-1? I've never tried it. I've been wanting to do it, so whether it's a fail or not, I'm going to try it, right? Can't hurt to try. So. So, just slopping some paint on. Nothing like the smell of jasmine after dinner, right? Smells amazing. Alright, and it's going into these little grooves, which is fine because it ain't going to hurt it. It's just going to be in the back part. You don't have to stay out here if you don't want to, Mama. Got my daughter behind the camera tonight helping me out. That's Felicia. Aw, Bonnie, yes, they are happy little trees. But it's great when I don't have to paint them, because I'm going to tell you, I can paint like nobody else. But, buddy, if you want me to draw something, I can barely draw a stick person. However, with that being said, I am taking some online classes on how to paint. There is a very brilliant young lady that lives about 30 minutes from my hometown up north in Michigan. And for the life of me, it's Prout, I think. Prout, if you search Prout. I am not kidding you, that girl, she showed me in 20 minutes how to paint cotton. And wow, that's all I can say. I was floored, so. Hello, Michelle Klein. So, if you guys looked on my page a couple days ago, I had a lady that bought a kit from February, and she posted some of her work that she put together, and she's been working on the owls, and I can't wait to see what she does with them, because she bought 2 owls. Hi, Michelle. This is actually a background for this piece of wood. Goes on there like that. And I'm going to do, I'm basically going to do, of course it's a shadow, right? I'm going to use some gel medium and some unicorn spit and some 3-in-1, and I'm going to make some cells in the background. I'm going to try to do a sunset. So, hopefully, I can get all this to work in really good. And I am going to sell this kit, and you can make your own. Probably listed on my Facebook page tomorrow after I get a good picture of it done. Literally all I have is a picture of a file. All right. Let me say this too, when you, if you order a kit from me, these are cut on a laser machine, so you get it, you open it out of the box. I generally try to spray them, so you open it, if you're not a smoker and you open the box, it won't smack you in the face, because when you open the box, if I don't spray them down just a little bit, it'll smell like a bonfire in the box. I like the smell. A lot of people do, most people do, but it's not for everybody. So I try to spray them with a little bit of stuff that we make when we make our soaps and our aroma sprays for our house. Alright, Felicia, will you do me a favor? Will you grab me some green over there? I need the darker green too. I just don't have enough dark green here.
I need a raise.
You need a raise. Look, my daughter says she needs a raise already. Alright. So, I'm going to try and mix this just a little with this green, because I don't really want to put on full on Navajo.
This one?
No, that's the other green. That's like a bronze. I need the regular green. If it's not there, look under that white box.
Isn't it right
Well,
there?
it's this one. This one will work. Look at this. You guys remember these, right? I still have the original bottles that Michelle made in her kitchen. It's great, right? So I'm going to do most of the darkness, I think, up here around these trees.
There's that one too.
Yeah, that one's glitter. The glitter I'll put down there.
Don't move, buddy. By any means.
Is there a brown over there, Felicia? I think in that white box there's a brown, like a little one.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you open it? There might be a little one. That one's a big one. I guess it don't matter, just open it. There we go. Got a little bit of a different color. What are you saying ha-ha to, Michelle? Hi, Miss Teresa.
Our Teresa?
Yeah, our Teresa. My little elf is watching.
Where you at, girl?
She's been hiding out. She don't like us no more. I don't know about everybody else, but I always mix up all my paints. Oh, my daughter's raise. She's laughing because you said you needed a raise. So I'm just going to sporadically put this in here just because I really want it to give it some definition. I don't really want it all green. Hi, Miss Diane. I'm actually just trying to make it look like there might be some little branches hidden inside there by dabbing it. Alright. I need to grab some squirrel. I don't think this is even open. Oh, it is.
You're welcome.
What are you welcome for?
I opened it.
Thank you. No raise for her. She's lippy. So you can do a little bit of this and that. Oh, it's funny, as originally I thought this would be kind of quick. That's why I chose this, and look, it's not all that quick, I guess.
Get a bigger brush.
I don't want a bigger brush, because then I'll waste my precious unicorn spit. We don't waste precious unicorn spit, do we, everybody? They'll tell you. Everybody will be the first ones to pipe in and tell you. Thanks, Miss Michelle. Looks like there's going to be a little sparkle on those trees, because this brush has a little sparkle in it still, which is okay. Because I'm going to try to make this look like a sunset, maybe, if I can. Not sure if I can pull it off. Hi, Miss Brenda. Thank you for coming and watching. See, who do I got in here? I got Mary and Vicki Anderson. Hi, Vicki. Miss Diana's here. Teresa. Paula. Hi, Paula. I love the smoky smell too, Paula. All right. I meant to get the hot pink for the bunny box. Might not have time to do the bunny box. Actually, the bunny box is pretty easy. All right. Cool. All right, so you can still see some of that green coming through on the trees, which I think is really super duper cool, right? Down here, just because I have it, I am going to use some Lavish Lovebird. It's the old sparkling spit. And I'm going to put it down here because I want it to look like it's kind of glittering, because this is going to be the water down here, right? So we want it to be glittering just a little bit. Maybe mix it with some blue. Make the water look a little teal, and it'll give it a little bit of a shadow, right? At least that's what we're going for. Thanks, Brenda. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I love mixing my spit. I don't know about you guys, but if the old sparkling was still available, if Michelle was still selling it, I think I'd still be buying it. but I don't think the Eclectic's not going to let it happen until they're ready to release it, which is summertime, so that's going to be pretty awesome. Make sure you guys are paying attention to the Q&A page around March 1st, because I'm pretty sure that's when there will be a pretty big announcement about our spectacular extravaganza that we have coming up in July. And it's going to be limited. There's going to be limited space, so you want to kind of make sure that you're paying attention that day, okay? Because I'm pretty sure we're probably not going to have enough space for everybody, but not for the first one. But you never know, we might run it a couple extra days if we have to. This is the best way for me to do a landscape by George, because Lord knows I couldn't paint one by hand if I wanted to. Actually, that's not true. I'm taking a class and I'm going to learn how to do a semi-landscape with lavender. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh, my brush left a hair in there. No hair allowed. Really? Oops. And of course this is okay to have the brush mark showing. And I'm putting it on a little bit thicker too. Because I want it to show the brush marks to make it look like it's waves. Please, should we do me a favor? Mm-hmm. My computer, can you share it to my regular page, my Enchanted Wood Designs page? I don't think I shared it to my own page. That's pretty bad. Shared it everywhere else. Alright. Alright, let's see what that looks like. So I wanted a little bit more blue, so I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna add a little bit of blue. So I basically took the Gray Sea Hummingbird and I just mixed a little bit of Blue Thunder to it so I could kind of darken that up a little bit and get a little bit more contrast in that water and still have the sparkle. And this will be mixed media. Right now it's just sparkling, or unicorn spit. Sorry, I'm keeping my head down, but there we go. That's starting to look more like water. What do you think? Well, come on down, Diane. You show me how it's done, honey. Ain't seen your butt in almost a year anyway. It's time. All right. I think that's looking pretty much like ocean. What do you guys think? Is that looking like the ocean? I like the ocean that way. All right, I don't think I left anything unturned. All right, so what do you guys think? Does that look like the ocean? It'll look cool when it dries, so I'm going to set it aside and let that dry a little bit. Alright. And while that's drying, Phil, will you please hand me that pink over there? So, when you order the kit for the bunny rabbit, you get him, and he is in pieces. He's in pieces like this. Yes, thank you. So with him being in pieces like this, Miss Jill Summers, I don't know who Donna is, but if you're saying Donna, it's Diane. Diane McCombs, that's a lady that, she's my best friend from Michigan. We've been friends for, geez, almost 25 years. Hey, Diane? Alright, so, anyways, if you order the box for the bunny rabbit, this is what you get. This is the bunny rabbit. And you have to put it together like this. And glue it, and I use tape. This has been drying for days and days. I put on some rubber gloves and E6000. However, with that being said, I found my new best friend. Let me get the box, because I want you guys to see this. I do love E6000, but this is made by E6000 also, alright? And it's called Quick Hold. And let me just tell you, when it says Quick Hold, they're not lying. It is definitely Quick Hold, because, I mean, it glued my fingers together with gloves on. So it's really good stuff. And it's made by Eclectic also. So if you see this in a store, this is the little tube that it's in, and then this is the package. And that's what I did. I used it to glue this together, and I'm also going to use it to glue the landscape together too. So I'll put it down there for a second. It looks like you couldn't see it in the picture. There it is. Hopefully you can see it now. So I'm going to go ahead and take this tape off. Can they see that now on the camera, Phil?
Yeah.
That glue? Okay. I'm looking at it on the screen and it's got like a delay, and I just now noticed that I was only showing them the top part of it. So, your retailers that sell unicorn spit, guys, they sell the Famo wood, they sell the E6000, they sell this E6000 Quick Hold. So, I'm telling you right now, if you need some serious glue, this stuff, a lot goes a long way. And it is my new best pal. Especially when you're gluing wood pieces together. So, guess I should have taken some of these off, eh? Takes a minute for the unicorns. Takes a sec for the unicorn spit to dry anyway. So, okay. So make sure you guys get a hold of your people. Sure, Michelle, I can send it to you. Michelle has a laser cutter too. Hers is a little bit smaller than mine, but she makes some amazing stuff too with unicorn spit. She does some really cool mermaid stuff. Michelle, you need to get your pictures of your mermaids on your page because those are just beautiful. I love the ideas of you putting jewelry in them too. That looks fabulous. All right. So these boxes are really super cute. They'd be great with some Easter grass in them and some fruit hanging out of them, or, you know, whatever you like, right? So, I'm going to get me some gloves. Otherwise, I'll have complete unicorn spit hands tonight when I go to bed. Yeah, Brenda, you really do need to check out the Quick Hold, because I'm telling you, I'm gluing like wood together, and you can see how thick this wood is, you know, and it's holding it together. And all I did was I put it on my finger with gloves, and I went inside the creases on this rabbit, and it stayed. I didn't have to put any on the outside, and I'm fixing to find out if the unicorn spit's going to paint over it or not. It might not, which is okay, because, you know, this is a box that's really, you know, going to have grass in it and then some fruit or something hanging out of it anyway. So, I think it'll be just fine. So, since I've got these colors already laid out, I may as well use them, right? So, let's make this a pretty box. So, let me just do it this way. I'm just terrible, right? Put on gloves, use a paintbrush, and then I end up using my hands anyway. Alright. That lasted about 2 seconds. Diane, Michelle doesn't live but 30 minutes from you, hon. Matter of fact, I'll be meeting Miss Michelle when I come up in July, hopefully, for the 4th. Is this still in camera, Philly?
Bring it towards the paint some more.
What's that?
Down the towel.
Hmm?
Bring it down the towel some more. There you go.
Now you guys do know if you mix your blue and your green, you will get a teal color from that, right? Now this is the sparkling, but I did mix Blue Thunder in with it to darken it up a little bit. It doesn't take away, and it's the old sparkling. It's Michelle's Old Brew, and I just happen to have a huge stash of it. So look at that. I want to show you that. Look at that. Now you guys see my hair. Now you know why I always wear it up. Can't stand it. Drives me nuts. It gets in my face. Now you know why I always wear it up. So look at that. Isn't that pretty? And this one. Now if I want to take some off and remove it, I can do that. I could also spray it with water, and that will take it off too. But I like it, and it's going to stay just like that. Alright, And I'm going to do this one all colorful like, because we like colors, right? I think I'm going to do a little bit of yellow. Let's just make it all colorful. And I don't really use this color very much, but it is a beautiful color. It's the Pixie Punk Pink. Not really been a pinky person, but oh, it's got a little blue in it because of my blue on my brush, which is just fine, fine, fine.
It'll make it some purple.
Yep. Bringing a little purple in there, that's what it's doing. Which is a good idea, and I don't have any purple in front of me. So, look at that. It's bringing some purple in there. May as well just go ahead and mix it in there then. Oh, too much. Alright, get rid of that brush. I think there might have been too much in that brush. Let's pinken this up just a smidge. It's like, right, there is no errors, right, with Unicorn Spit. Okay. Let's see how badly we can mess this yellow up. Ooh. Not liking those colors together. Give me that purple fill. Should be some sparkling old purple over there. Thank you. See, that's what happens when I play with colors I don't usually play with. I don't usually play with pink too much. Guess what? It's not going to stay pink either. Oh, so Zia teal, Brenda. You're saying Zia with the yellow? Alright. Whip it on me. I'm going to go right over it. How about that? See how much disaster we can cause now. Like it. It's in his nose. It's looking pretty rad. It's looking hippie-ish.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to try this. See what happens. He's got it in his little whisker. That Zia made it look pretty cool. I bet that would look pretty neat with once it's sealed. I'm thinking. So I'm gonna go with some purple. Who don't like purple, right? And this is the old sparkling purple. This I'm not wiping off. And I'm going to leave on there. And I got a little too much. So, how do I got my lines going? I need to get my lines going the same way on the back. There we go. I think I'm going to put a little bit more yellow on the yellow spots because I'm liking the yellow on there. And I think it needs to be a little bit brighter. There we go. I need to get it across his little mouth right there. Originally I was going to go with just some boring colors. Just do 2 little colors across, but there ain't nothing boring about unicorn spit no matter how you look at it. I just want to add to it a little bit. Alright. Blend it with that purple a little bit. There you go. Kind of neat, right? So that's one side, and here we'll work on the other side. Hi, Dale. Got my neighbor Dale Sluter on here. Girls, he's a unicorn spit virgin. Sorry, Dale, I couldn't resist. But he's going to be trying some unicorn spit on some of the amazing trunks that he makes, ladies. If you ever need a trunk made, and you can catch Dale when he's not busy doing something else, and you can get him to make you a trunk, it'll be something you'll have in your family forever, because his trunks are amazing. All made by hand. So later on this next week, I'm going to be doing a really very cool video. It's going to be a little bit more in depth than this one and the other one. I bought a few things at Habitat, and I'm going to take something that is literally nothing special, and I'm going to turn it into something amazing. So make sure you tune in for that, because if anybody shops at their Hobby Lobby, or I'm sorry, at their the Habitat Restores by your house, they're all over the place, and it's for a good cause. So I shop there a lot. Look at that. That's making some really pretty colors where it's starting to blend right there. Look at those colors. Pretty nice, right? That looks awesome. Let's get her painted. And a little bit down there too, ain't gonna hurt. Really like that purple, this purple with the yellow. They're such good colors together. They've always been one of my favorite colors that you put together. I'm going to go into the purple with it just a little. I'm going to get a little bit of orange. Look at that. That looks pretty neat, right? Well, if you want to see something super cool, you're really literally going to have to come and see the video. See, this one I like better. I need to spice this one up a little bit. I think I need more purple. Oops. Look at that. Cool. So if you've never seen unicorn spit, and this is your first time watching someone mess around with unicorn spit, it's non-toxic, low Vox, so it doesn't have any horrible smells. As a matter of fact, it smells amazing. Kids can use it. And look at that. Look at that pretty color down here. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. Right? Alright. So there's our bunny rabbit. All four sides. I'm not really going to do the bottom right now. I'm going to let it dry. And I'll worry about doing the bottom in a little bit, if I got time, live or not. So, anyway, the top can be done pretty much the same way, right? We can just, we got purple on the front, so, I don't know, maybe we should mix it up a little bit. What do you think? Like we got green on the side, so maybe we should mix this up just a little bit and put some green and some blue on the front. Just mix it up. Phil, you go hang with Jessie. I can send you a text if you don't want to hang out. Alright. You always try to go with the grain of the wood. It really does make a difference. Sometimes I forget, but generally I figure it out. Start looking at the wood and seeing how it looks, and then realize, whoops, I'm not going with the grain of the wood anymore. So I need to get back with that way because it does look better. It does make a difference. When all else fails, pour it on. Can't hurt nothing, right? Might have put too much on, but that's okay, because you know what? We can go over it. Yep, too little, too much, too little, too little, too late. Oh, boy. Look at that. Cool. Benefit. I don't know about you guys, but I love mixing the blue and the green together. There's just something about mixing the blues and the green. I love it. Always have. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go with the darker color first. Cool thing about this is I know I'm going to get orange. Look at that. Oh, orange again. Favorite color. Get the edges if I want to. Get some down here. Alright. Look at that, I put too much on the first side and didn't put enough on this side. Now I'm going to probably put too much. Crazy how that works. So let's see, anybody going to try to make it to the convention, the extravaganza in Kansas in July? Anybody going to try to make it? All right. Those colors are real Easter-like, aren't they? I'm gonna have to mix those together a little bit more often. They bring out some pretty neat colors. Hi, Miss Mary. Well, I know you're gonna be there. Miss Mary's gonna be the one of the people that's gonna be there helping everybody out. I think Miss Paula, if she's still in here, and Brenda. There's a bunch of us going to be going to help Michelle out and get everything set up. I think it's going to be a riot. We're going to have so much fun. Let me get this back over here in camera view. I'm not really a pour it in there and mix them all up at the same time kind of person when I do paint, when I do spit, because I don't know about you guys, but when I generally do it like that, I usually get muddy colors, so I usually try to stick with one color at a time. I know a lot of people can mix it up. I haven't mastered that yet, I guess. All right. Well, Miss Michelle, I hope you can make it, because it's going to be a blast. You should get to meet me. You get to meet Mary, Michelle, Paula and Cindy, Miss Jill. Get to meet a bunch of nice ladies. And you get to learn some projects, because we're putting together quite a bit of awesome projects for everybody to learn. This won't be one of them. Actually, I just did this one just to throw it in here because I knew that other one was going to take some time to dry. So I wanted to just not bore you guys with absolutely watching nothing. There we go. That looks pretty groovy, doesn't it? Look at that. It's pretty groovy, right? Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. I like it a lot. That top looks pretty groovy. Alright. There he is. And of course I'll do the bottom and the insides another day. Anyway, there's that. Alright, so let's play around with a little bit of mixed media. Okay. So here's the piece we were working on earlier. Right? So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down. I'll flip this over. And I'm going to use this amazing quick hold. Because that stuff is just, oh my goodness. I can't tell you when you're working with wood how awesome it is when you find a product, you know, or any kind of projects that you use where you need something to hold really good. This is going to be my go-to project. My go-to glue. Now I do love the E6000, and I still use that a lot when it's something that I can let sit basically and let it you know, dry. It takes a little bit longer for that to dry. This not so much. So yep, this is my new go-to. And I will be selling this on my website once I get it done, because it's a no-brainer. Now if you end up buying this kit, you want to just make sure you get glue down all the trees. And around the edges, of course. Alright. Where'd my lid go? Here it is. Alright. Up and over. I'm going to get a Q-tip real quick. Because I am not sure if it's paintable. And I'm going to push it down and just make sure that it's gluing real good. And if I get any in the little crevices, I can just get it out of there. Okay. See, look at that. It dried so fast on this little spot right here. It had a little rubber string. It don't have normal. It's almost like a. It had like a soup. You know how when you use a glue gun and you get glue gun strings. It'll have one of those, but it won't be as serious as the glue guns have. So So I'm going to set this here for a second. Look, it's stuck to my finger now. I'm telling you, that stuff is like so strong. So I'm going to set a couple of paint cans on here for a second. And it's only going to take a second. Because that stuff dries pretty darn fast. See what our other paint is good for? Weights. Yes, Michelle, that would be a great idea for your big clock. I agree. That glue would be exactly what you need, okay? I believe so. I truly think that's what you need. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mix up some of this in these cups. And y'all are going to have to bear with me because this is not something I've done. This is first time trying the soft gel gloss. It's the golden medium. It's a soft body, clear drying acrylic medium. So it's the golden. And I've done a little bit of research, so this is what I've seen everybody using. They use this a lot. And it's really thick, so I gotta grab my water, because it does say that you have to have water as well, which I forgot. But hey, it'll be alright. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of this, and look how it's pretty thick. But it does dry clear, so that's a good thing, right? So I'm basically just going to, hopefully I mix enough. Just going to put a couple of scoops of these in each cup, or this in each cup. And I'm probably going to use too much because, you know, that's just trial and error. Might not even need all these colors. Probably should stop right there, huh? Okay, so again, I'm going to do some blue. And I believe you don't even need that much color, of course. What's supposed to be badass for lots of projects, Michelle? This medium, this mixed medium. So, there it is. Okay, and I want it a little bit darker. Look at that. I'm a scientist. I am just mixing this stuff up. Well, that looks good already. You can see that in there. Made a pretty color, right? Thing is I think I'm going to need more because most of this background is going to be blue sky. Alright. So I got blue sky going. Alright. This might totally bomb, because like I said, I've never used this gel medium. So we're going to give her a whirl and see how it works. See how well it does. And I'm going to let the paints just kind of do their thing, okay? So I'm not going to make it like a I'm going to dump this in here, or I'll just dump those out of there later if I don't use them. That's yellow enough, right? course, since we got the old glitter, we may as well use that, right? So let's put a little bit of that in there. Just going to tone that yellow down just a little bit. Look at that. Alright, so that's the mixed medium in there. That gel medium, actually. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, so we've got blue and we've got yellow. And I think that's kind of where I'm going to go with it. And I'm going to actually mix a little bit of whitening in there too, because I may do some, I don't know, maybe not. Okay, get that out of the way. Alright, so I think these are good. Thank you, old paint cans. I will use you in the winter, when summer gets here and I can paint more outside on bigger pieces of furniture. Right? Isn't that all how we all do it? Bigger pieces of furniture outside. So look, this is glued, and you guys saw how long I had that on there, right? It is stuck. That bad boy is not going anywhere. It won't move. Look at that. That was quick, right? Didn't even have it there for very long. I'm telling you, it's amazing stuff. Uh-oh. Come on, you could do it. I must have left the lid open. That is such a no-no. Here we go. Got it. Perfect. Alright. Look at that orange. Pretty great. Okay. Oh, it's pretty orangey, huh? We need it a little bit darker. We're doing a sunset. Alright. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just put in a little bit. I've seen people say, just do a drop, or 2 drops, or 3 drops, but hey, stuff comes out fast. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Alright. And I do have one more color we can do here. So, I think I'm going to just do regular blue. Hi, Miss Paula. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, if you end up coming to Kansas, if you're still here, there's a girl that lives in New Jersey, and I'm going to message you if she decides that she's going to try to come. I don't know if you're flying out or if you're going to drive. But if you decide to drive out, might be good to have a co-driver, right? So I thought about you when she told me she lived in New Jersey. So I think that's where you live. Or no, you live in PA, right? I can't remember. Alright, so here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to start out with the really dark colors first. And I've got little pipettes to put inside so I can get it down inside these grooves. So I'm pretty sure that will... Hi, Miss Mary. You're still in here. Good. Alright, so I'm just going to basically take the pipette and I'm going to basically just kind of fill in some of these areas with this. And just kind of spread it around a little bit. Not sure how this is going to work out, but I'm certainly going to try. Hey, Miss Donna. I am just going to fill in some of that. And it's okay if it's a little thick in places, because I think it's going to level out, or I may have to add a little water to it. And the good thing is if I get any on top on accident, it's unicorn spit, so we all know what happens with unicorn spit, right? You just wipe it right off or rub it in. It'll look like it belongs there. Oh, see? That's how it works. Ooh, so that gel medium, it takes off some of the unicorn spit, or it might just be, which is okay because I can always touch that up. If I get it on top and I wipe off the blue, might just use a paintbrush to do these and just use it for here. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Alright. So what did everybody do this weekend? Anything fun? I had some fabulous weather here. I don't know what everybody, well, I guess everybody's getting snow, and back home everybody's getting flooding, and we're not having any of that here. We actually had 80-degree weather, which is just odd. But today we had rain, and it was a little bit colder. Good night, Miss Diane. I know it's boring. It's fixing to get better though, as soon as I get this in here. It's kind of hard, this stuff, these little holes, buddy, they're a bugger. Thanks for coming by, Miss Diane. I love you, girlfriend. Alright. So, I think I've done where I'm gonna go, mostly. I can fill in the blue places that I'm missing, the little bitty spot. That way you guys don't have to sit here and watch all that after. And it looks like I'll have to touch up a few of the spots on top too, the green spots, because that gel medium and Unic, that it doesn't, on top where it's not sealed yet. I bet if I'd sealed it first, that top piece, that would probably have worked better, but it's all good. Might be good to leave some of that open anyway. Anybody else used the gel medium before with unicorn spit? All right. Well, we're going to give her a whirl here in a second, see how this does. All right. So I'm going to leave that like that. And put a little water on it, because that's what we unicorn spitters do, right? We add water. See if I can get it to move. And if I can't, then I'm just going to take a paintbrush, because I may have needed to add a little bit more water to it than what I did. So all them little nooks and crannies. Get it all in there. Yep, that's going to be fun. See, and I almost painted the bottom piece before I did the top, but I figured that this would help hold the paint in there. With the thickness of the slivers of wood. Alright, I'm going for it. Alright. I'm just going to daub this just a little bit. Try to fill in a few spots, because I think I just learned a valuable lesson that I need to add more water to what I'm using with this medium, because it's just so thick, right? So I'm fixing to fix that. All right. Gonna add some more water to some of these, because clearly I didn't have enough water in there. It's pretty thick, that medium is. And a little bit more 3-in-1, just because I added more water. Ooh, might have added too much water. So, there we go. You actually need it to be a little thicker than what I have it. I accidentally poured too much water in that blue, so not sure I'm gonna fix all that. But I'm gonna layer this in here. And this is the sparkling spit. The old sparkling spit. I'm so used to just saying spit, sparkling, because, you know, we didn't know about the new stuff yet. Well, we kind of knew, but I'm going to use a pipette here too. Just because I want it to get in there. Then I can get this maybe moving a little bit better. So that dark blue is really thick. Oops. Look at them pipettes. They work when they want to. Concentration. So I want to say I challenged all my girls that I met out in Phoenix when we went out there to Cha. I challenged all my girls to do a live video today. Well, actually before today. And I'm really proud of them because they all did step up and do their live video. It's fabulous. So good job, girls. Now you guys watch your numbers and you'll see that all of a sudden you're going to have a bunch of people that have found your page and you're going to be like, wow, where did all those people come from? Well, that's where it comes from. People sharing your page. And, you know, outside of your circle of friends, people sharing it. Aw, Paula, I love you too, honey. Just want to see you girls grow. Alright. What do you guys think? So, I'm going to throw it in here in a few more spots. And then I'm going to try to get it to move. Since I've got a little bit more water in this light blue, maybe that dark blue will move a little bit. Keep feeling like there's a spider on me and it's my own hair. Does anybody else ever have that problem? Oh boy, that pipette. It just had a little temper tantrum over here on this side. I also want to say, anybody out there know somebody that's got the flu or had the flu and they still are coughing, or they started feeling better and now they're coughing? I want to say is be a pal and make sure they go see a doctor, because apparently after the flu, if the cough stays with you, people are ending up with some kind of a serious infection in their lungs. So it's not really the flu that's killing people, it's the complications from the flu after the fact. So it'd just be a bummer to lose somebody to a flu when it should be, you know, could have been taken care of by just going to a hospital. Okay, so I'm going to move it. Hopefully it moves. If it don't move, I have a water bottle in hand. Alright. I am going to drop some blue. Guess I should have mixed that. forgot I added a little bit more water to that one. So I need to add a little bit more of the medium. I'm thinking it's taken me some time to do this, but I really think it's going to be worth it in the long run because it's already starting to look pretty darn cool. What do you guys think? I think it's starting to look pretty neat just the way it is. And I think once I start throwing a few more colors in there, I think it's going to be pretty amazing. And this is my first time, so using the mixed medium with this, with the unicorn spit. But I think I like it. Alright. Look at the colors, you guys. Can you see them colors? You know what, Michelle? I have Floetrol too. But I wanted to try this. Mostly because I saw a video someone just the other day, and I really liked the effect that this had because it dries totally clear and it's so cool. So Alright, so I'm going to try to get some movement now. Let's see. Yep, we're getting movement. Can you guys see it? We got bubbles. And more than likely, like I said, the areas up at the top, I'm going to have to, these little bitty bits, I'll have to fill those in when I'm not on camera because that's just going to take way too long and I don't want to bore you all to death. Alright. So, let's do some orange. I gotta grab some more orange because the color I got is too light. I'm using just the sparkling orange. Well, that ain't gonna help much. It's almost empty. So, here I am. So, magic trick. So, look. Empty, right? This long hair is making me crazy. I normally pin it up. Today I thought I would be, leave it down. So, look, it's empty, okay? That's the good thing about unicorn spit. Might be empty, might seem like it's empty, but put a little water in that bottle, and I'm telling you, I have unicorn spit. It's just back there behind my curtain. Alright, so look at that. I have orange again in this bottle, and I've got some sparkling in there, so I'm going to add some of this because I really want to, you know, bring out a little bit of a sunset. And that was actually, ooh, that was Molly Red Pepper, which is fine because it's going to give me that sunset anyway, that sunset color that I wanted. So, add a little bit medium in there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Kind of a cool color. right? It's Molly and orange glitter. The orange sparkling. And it's a little runny. That's okay. I'm going to grab the orange from behind the curtain. That's where my stash is. Oh, don't pretend like y'all don't have stash. Hey, everybody has stash. I like this color too, Michelle. I'm just gonna, I gotta thicken it up just a little bit. I think that's too thin. So, I will say this. One thing that's really cool about the new Spit bottles, you guys, like this is one of their new bottles. You have to literally open the lid all the way to get it open. So, used to be with the older ones, you didn't have to open them all the way, right? Hey, my kid's talking crap about me.
I'm not. She says she's had the same foam plate as a palette since she began using Spit.
Oh, yeah. I use old margarine and...
I was just telling the truth.
Yeah. Look. These old Chips Ahoy's little tubs. They were the best snacks when you need something. Alright. A little bit more oil because, you know, I like the oil. Felicia, can you see that girl messaged me? See what she's asking. I think she's probably trying to find my video. Alright, so now we're going to get funky, right? I'm going to draw some orange in here. Let's do this.
She said she's watching, but she can't comment. She loves the blending on the bunny.
Aww. What was her name?
Michelle Delaney Findlock.
Hi, Michelle Delaney. I don't know why you can't comment. You should be able to comment. I would say maybe try to refresh your page. I want to do some blue up in that area. Do a little blue there first. Maybe refresh and come back to the video, and you can probably comment after that. Here we go. What do you guys think? Good, right? It's looking pretty good. The good thing about these paints too is if I don't use all of the colors today, with the medium in there, I can put these in a little sealed bottle, and apparently they're good for a long time. I have seen people like they put this inside like little bottles, which I have bought some little bottles that I am going to use for them, for these colors when I don't use them all. Hi, Miss Debbie. This is actually just going to be one of the kits that I'm going to sell. Yes, it's not really part of the kits because I actually just got this one. but it is going to be available for sale. I'll be putting it on the page tomorrow. You're very welcome, Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie, you wait till you see what I've got for March for kits, honey. You are going to love it. I've been working on those kits. I'm probably going to throw March and April both out there, just because. That way you can kind of plan ahead if you want. Oh, Debbie, it's okay, honey. You're here, right? No sweat. You can always go back and watch it later. There'll be a replay. You can come out here and give me a kiss. You guys want to see Mr. Enchanted? I'm going to make him get in front of the camera and give me a kiss because he's going to bed. He's a working man. This is my husband, James. Say hi to everybody. Good night. I love you.
Good night, kids.
Night. Sorry y'all had to witness my goodnight kiss from my hubby. But he is going to bed. Handsome devil, ain't he? Can't have him. Alright. So what do you guys think? I'm going to get some movement here in a minute. Right now I just kind of need to fill it in. I guess I could pour it, right? Jeez. Mary, how come you didn't speak up and say just pour it, sister?
I was thinking it, but I was thinking there might have been a reason you weren't.
I don't know why I wasn't pouring it. I probably should have. That would have made time go by a lot faster. I just didn't want to get too much in there.
Is your hubby from down home?
He is, Michelle. He's from Michigan. Actually, I met him in Michigan. Up in Harrison. Best thing that ever happened to me. Of course, I'm the best thing that's ever happened to him, too, so. So the bubbles that you're seeing, I'm going to think, is that 3-in-1 oil, right? And I'm guessing, but I'm thinking that's what's making the bubbles. Michelle, answer me on that one. She probably knows. She's probably used this gel medium before.
No, nothing.
Now, when I started this video today, this live, I had no idea where I was going to go with this. I had a general idea, and I knew that I wanted to try the medium with it. So, that's what we're doing. Look at that. So what do you guys think? So now, I'm going to move it. I want to get some movement. As long as I don't run it over, should be okay. Right? Alright. Now that I got that, I'm going to try to torch it real quick, because I know you're supposed to torch it, right? So it's a little noisy, so I'm sorry if it's a little noisy. Let me back things up here just a little bit so we don't have any flames. And I might not even get many cells until tomorrow. I'm not sure. Maybe when it starts to dry. I don't know. And even if it doesn't give me any cells. Oh, okay. Good, Michelle. 3 in 1. You wake up with it looking totally different than the day before. But yes, it does create bubbles. That's where the cells come in. Thanks. Cool. Good to know. So, what do you guys think? Are you liking it? So, I'm thinking down here, I need to do some blue. Fill in these blue spots down here. Because that's really going to be the ocean, the rest of the ocean. And I can probably fill that in. So what'll happen then is tonight I'll let this dry, and then I'll finish up the bunny box, and I will finish up all of the little holes in the top pieces and stuff, and I'll come back on tomorrow night and I'll go live again so you guys can see what it looks like finished. How's that sound? I think that's probably going to be the best bet. That way you're not just hanging out watching me fill in the blue spots. Does anybody have any questions? My daughter, the comedian. But yep, be very careful on a blowtorch, guys, because I have never personally, you know, caught anything on fire with it. And I do burn a lot of wood because I love the burned wood look. Pretty much on a lot of the wood furniture pieces that I do, and of course a lot of the wood pieces. Because I just love the burned look. It really makes the grain of the wood stand up a lot more, I think. So again, I want to say to my girls, if you guys don't know, Paula and Cindy from Spitunias, Sweet Spitunias, they did a nice video tonight. Miss Paula did a video tonight. You guys might want to go check out that video. I believe it was posted in the Unicorn Spit Q&A group. Mary Clyer from Art of Glass. She also did a video with some of her students because she is a swim coach. Isn't that just amazing? I just blows my mind. I think that is so cool. And she did some stuff today with her kids. They all did a live video. Miss Brenda up in Canada, she's the retailer that we have up in Canada for the Unicorn Spit, and she also did a video showing her new store that she's getting ready to open up. How exciting is that? Congratulations, Miss Brenda. Where is my bee? Your bee what? Uh-oh. Oh, how funny. Look, she says beautiful, but then she says, where's my bee? Because it says beautiful. Oh, that's so funny. Who did I miss? So Jill also did a video tonight. That is, let's see, Van Gogh painting with Jill. I think I said that correctly. I could have said it wrong, but her video, if it's not posted in the Q&A group, it will be, because I will see to it that it's posted. Who else? Mary, did anybody else do a video that I'm missing? I don't want to miss anybody. Those are my girls. So, what do you guys think? Hopefully tomorrow I'll have some pretty cool cells in here, right? So, alright, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm just going to kind of fill in a little bit here. And I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching me. I'm sorry I've had my head down most of the time, but I'm trying to not make you stay on the video so long. It's funny how that turns out. You try to do a quick video and it never turns out quick. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask a question, and I will come in and answer it. Even if it's not today, you come back and ask a question. Make sure you send me a message if you want to get on the notifications list for the new sparkling spit that's coming out in the summertime. Send me a message so I can get you on the list. I'm not taking any money for any unicorn, for any sparkling spit. All I'm doing is taking a notification email from everybody that's interested in getting some sparkling. I just want to make sure that when the time comes that we can order it, that I know exactly, what my order might be, and I won't be short. So, of course, I will be ordering a lot of extra, and if I do run out, then I have friends that also are retailers, and we can certainly get you handled. So, just make sure you get a hold of the person that you normally buy spit from, and make sure that you get on their notifications list. And buy small business, guys. Don't buy from big companies. Buy from small, little companies, because that's what we're the ones out here doing these videos for you and trying to teach you a few things, and using up our product so we can make everything work out perfect for you guys. So if you're interested in this kit, I'm probably going to sell this for probably like $35. It will be bare wood, so you can do whatever you want to as far as painting it. You can do it.
Move to your right, son.
You can do it on your own. Make it the way you want it. And I'm going to transfer all these extras into little squeezy bottles because that'll make my life easier next time. So, alright. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. It was a little bit late, but I challenged all of my girls to go live, and they did, and I didn't want to be live while they were live, so I was the last one, plus I had to take a shower after fixing dinner and all that and working today. So anyway, thank you so much for coming and watching me. Make sure you come in, tune in next week, because I am doing an amazing project, and I really can't show you. I've already done one, but I can't show it. It's top secret, but you'll see it next week. Okay, so make sure you tune in. Thanks for coming by, guys. I appreciate everybody. Did anybody